All right, let's do this.
Hey guys, it's Ricky Rainbow Beard, and I'm here with my friend Joe, the sock puppet.
Hi guys, I'm Joe.
Hey Joe. So we're here on this kind of gray Memorial Day.
It's Memorial Day.
Yeah, that's right, it's Memorial Day. It's Monday, May 25th. That's the date.
Thanks, Ricky.
Oh, you're welcome, Joe. What do you think? I hope everybody had a good weekend.
Yeah, I hope you guys had a good weekend.
And then I also hope you have a good Memorial Day today.
Thanks, Ricky.
Oh, I was talking to them.
Were you talking to me too?
Well, I guess to you too. I hope you have a good Memorial Day.
Well, thank you.
Cool. Today we're going to read a book, right?
What's the book?
It's called The Indoor Noisy Book. Shh, don't tell anyone.
But we're telling everybody right now, aren't we, Ricky?
Yeah, we're telling everybody. It's by Margaret Wise Brown. Actually, it comes from this noisy book treasury. She wrote a bunch of different noisy books. But this one is the one we're doing today, Indoor Noisy Book.
Is it going to be noisy indoors here today?
It might. You never know.
Oh, okay.
All right. Indoor Noisy Book. It's by Margaret Wise Brown.
And the pictures are by Leonard Weisgard.
Leonard Weisgard. All right. The little dog Muffin.
Who's Muffin?
Well, from the first Noisy Book, there was a dog named Muffin. And so in the second book, Muffin's in it as well.
Okay. Where's Muffin?
Right here.
Oh, Muffin's cute. The little black poodle.
I think so. The little dog Muffin had a cold.
Aw.
You can't go outdoors, Muffin, they said. You have to stay in the house all day and sleep a lot in your own little bed.
Let's show the picture.
Yeah, let's show it. There's little Muffin. And there they are telling them, you can't go outside because you got a cold.
I hope he feels better.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure he will. So what could Muffin do? He curled up in his bed and closed his eyes and cocked his ears, and there he was. There he was. Thanks, Joe. There's little Muffin. There's his bowl and his bone.
I like Muffin.
Yeah, me too. All about him, he could hear the noises in the house. He could hear a broom sweeping. You want to do the broom sweep sound?
Swish, 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 swish.
Yeah, that was pretty good, Joe.
Thank you.
Somebody taking the spoons off the table.
What'd that sound like?
It sounds like this. Clank, clink, 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 clank.
It sounds different than that.
Yeah, it's more metallic because it's spoons. A telephone.
Oh, I could do that one. Ring, ring, ring.
That was really good. Thanks, Joe.
You got it.
A vacuum cleaner. This is a good one.
You do that one, Ricky.
All right, I'll do it. Oh, woo. That one was difficult.
That one really sounded good, though, Ricky.
Thank you. And the cook in the kitchen beating eggs. Well, this is a good one. I know you could do a good job with this, Joe.
Oh, I definitely can.
Ready? That was great. You can also hear someone turning on the bath. Swish.
These are fun sounds.
Yeah, I agree. Fun, noisy sounds. Let's show this picture.
This whole page looks really good, really. Yeah, it really does. I like it.
There's that beating eggs. Then Then Muffin heard someone dropping a pin. Or could he hear that?
It's really hard to hear a pin drop. That's why they say that.
Yeah, so quiet you could hear a pin drop.
There you go. There's that pin cushion. There's Muffin.
Kind of unsure.
Yeah, he's unsure.
And he heard a fly buzzing. How was that? And he heard a wasp. How was that? And someone slammed the front door. How was that? Someone else was reading a book. But could Muffin hear that?
Well, we're reading a book, and we can hear it.
That's right, we can. Because if you read a book out loud, you can hear it. And I guess if someone's reading the noisy book, maybe you can hear all of those noises, like... And then there was a rattle of dishes. That meant lunch.
Yum!
Well, not yet. It's still the morning time. What kind of a noise did lunch make?
Does lunch make noise? I think sometimes my belly does.
Yeah, totally. My belly goes gurgle, gurgle sometimes. They had celery for lunch. Could Muffin hear that? I think so.
Celery can be loud when you crunch it.
Yeah, it can be loud. And soup? Could Muffin hear that?
Maybe.
And raw carrots. And steak. And spinach. Could Muffin hear that? And some very quiet custard for dessert.
What is custard?
It's kind of like what's in like a Boston cream donut.
I don't even think I've had that. Remember, my favorite food is lint.
That is right. I remember that. Here they are enjoying their food.
What's next, Ricky?
Yes, we're getting to it. Outside it began to rain. Then the rain turned to snow. Then the snow turned to hail and sleet. There's a good sound here, Joe. You want to do it?
Sure, I'll do it.
Bing, 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 bing.
That was like the hail falling.
Yeah, not bad. Everything got white outside. In the room, everything got gray. Muffin could hear the wind.
Where'd that coming from?
Well, I was doing it.
Oh, okay.
And the sleet and snow and the cars on the snowy road. How was that?
There you are.
It began to get dark, and all over the town the lights turned all on at once.
Like at nighttime.
Yeah, that's right. But could Muffin hear that?
No, I don't think so.
You're right. No way Muffin could hear that.
That's what it looked like. Look at this blue town. Is it really blue? Or is it just because it's dark outside?
I think it's because it's dark. But Muffin did hear them turn on the light in his own room.
Click.
That's right, click. And then all around him was warm electric light. And he could hear everyone coming up the stairs to see the little dog who had a cold. First, he could hear the little boy's feet coming up the stairs. How was that?
It goes.
That's right, that's what it does. Yeah, let's look at this room. I like the room.
Cool.
Then he could hear the little boy's mother's footsteps. How was that?
Patter, 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 patter.
That was good. Then the little boy's father's footsteps. How was that? Clump, 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 clump. Yeah, that's kind of like how mine are. Then the cook's footsteps. How was that?
How about you do that one, Ricky?
All right, I'll do that one. Dump, dumpty, dump, dumpy, dump, dump, a dump, dump, a dump, dump, a dump.
Does he really sound like that?
I don't know. Then he heard some little tiny footsteps coming to see him. Muffin could just hear them coming softly up the stairs. Was it a little bug coming to see Muffin? No, it wasn't. Here it is. It wasn't that little bug. No, it was not a bug. What could it have been? Was it an elephant coming to see Muffin? No. No, it wasn't. It wasn't this elephant. Was it that elephant? Was it a soldier? No, it was not a soldier. No. Was it a sailor? No. No, it was not a sailor. Was it a duck? Was it this duck? No, it says no. It was not this duck. Cute duck, though. Was it a clown with a firecracker? No. Gladly, it was not this clown with this firecracker. I don't think I would want that to come up the stairs. Well, maybe. Nah, I don't want it. Okay. Was it a whiskered mouse? No. It says no. It wasn't a mouse. Wasn't a mouse either. What could it be? Oh, it was the cat. It was the cat! Of course it was the cat. And the cat came right into the room. Look at that cute cat. I like that cat. I gave it a little lick. The cat. You okay with that? Okay. Sorry. I should have asked first. Yeah, it's okay. Remember for next time. Everyone brought Muffin a present, and the cook brought him his dinner, and they all watched him eat it. There he is. There's everybody. And there's Muffin with his dinner. Yum. I hope it was something good. I bet it was something good. The next day, Muffin didn't have a cold anymore, and he went outdoors again and listened to the birds and the trucks. You guys ever do that? I love sitting outside and listening to the birds. Yeah, the birds. It's outside. There's a moving van. I wonder who's moving in. Yeah, I wonder. Good question, Joe. Thank you. That's the end of the book. That was a good one. I liked it. Thanks, Joe. I hope you guys liked it, too. We actually have a fun project planned to go along with the book. Oh, yeah? What is it? Well, we're going to head downstairs to the craft studio. Okay, do I stay up here? Yeah, that's right. You stay up here, and you stay on the couch, and we'll come back up after we do the craft, okay? We'll come back up here, and we'll see you, okay? Does that sound good, Joe? That sounds great. I hope you guys have a good time making the craft. What are they going to make? Ooh. See you when you get downstairs, okay? I'll see you there. Okay, guys, have fun. I'm going to sit here. Okay, bye, Joe. And I will see you down in the craft studio in just a couple seconds. Bye. Cool. Hey, guys. Welcome to the craft studio. I hope that you had a good time reading the Indoor Noisy book. And today, we're going to actually learn how to make a firecracker like the clown had in the book. Yeah, I mean, I tried to find the best thing out of the Indoor Noisy book, and I thought making a firecracker would probably be the most fun. So, this one we're going to need a toilet paper roll and a balloon. Those are the couple things that we need. So I've got my balloon here. A little balloon. Everybody see it? Yeah, I'm sure. I hope you guys have a balloon at home. Hopefully you have one just lying around. You never know. And, of course, we need a toilet paper roll, too. And I hope that Filey, you don't mind. By the way, this is Filey. Everybody say hi. Hey, Filey. You don't mind if I pull your tongue a little bit? This is a fun thing to do. Apparently, Filey has one of the most never-ending tongues. All right, you want me to take a break? I'll stop. But if you don't mind, I'll take some of your. There's not too much toilet paper left on here. I don't think. Oh yeah, that's about it. But what we will do is roll it up carefully and save it over here, right here under my desk. mask, okay? So we've got some toilet paper if we need it, but I know that we've got a toilet paper roll up here. It'd be great to take it off though. So we've got a toilet paper roll. Thank you very much, Filey. And we can probably get started. All right. Cool. So the first thing you want to do, it says right here in the instructions, number 1, is to blow up your balloon. Okay? So if you need help with this, if you ask one of your parents or ask somebody near you, if they'd help you blow up a balloon, or sometimes you can get a balloon inflator. Actually, you do have one of those, but I'm going to use my mouth because we don't need to blow it up a lot. That's probably good. And then it's very important that we make a very good knot, because the knot is going to be our most important part for making this firecracker. Cool. So I made a pretty good knot. If you need help making a knot, again, ask someone near you. I hope that they help you making a knot. All right. Now, this next step is funny because we just blew up the balloon, but you need to pop it. I know, it sounds crazy, right? But we've got this balloon. We need to make it a pop. I have a little push pin here. Maybe you want to use this, but you want to use this very carefully. You also want to be really careful how you pop it, right? Like, you can just squeeze it really hard. But you want to make sure you have as much intact down here as possible. So I like to take a little pin at the top and just let the air out. It might not be as fun as popping, but it's a little more careful. But again, use supervision if you're going to use a pin. And so then what I do is just cut the bottom half of this balloon off, okay? So I'm gonna give probably roughly about halfway down the balloon. Cut it. And we don't need this. We can save it for later. Save it for something. I don't know if you guys have anything you could do with this, but we've got some extra balloon. I'll put it under my desk along with the rest of the toilet paper. Okay. Now this next step, really crucial. Okay, you want to stretch the bottom of the balloon around one of the holes with a toilet paper roll. And it might be a little bit tight, but it should fit pretty well. Once you get it on there, you want to tape it in place. So that's another material that we need. We need some tape. So I like masking tape, but also, since we're making a firecracker, you could use some fancy tapes. I've got this iridescent tape. Really, light really bounces off of it. Different colors. So you can use these if you want. Okay, I pretty much got this in place. Because the balloon is so elastic and rubber-like, it sort of just sticks on to the tube, to the toilet paper roll, pretty well by itself. But thick tape can really help secure this in place a lot better. All right. And then you've got your start of your firecracker. All right, I actually started one right over here with the little white bottom, which I'm going to keep because I'm going to make a firecracker that kind of matches my shirt that I'm wearing today. All right, so we've got that start. This tape, we can keep that up there. And the next step says to decorate your firecracker with stickers and things you've gathered. So I invite you to gather anything that you'd want from your house. Maybe you have some of these cool little tapes like this. Maybe you have some glitter. If you just have like a jar of glitter here. It's good to have a glue stick on hand to glue anything that you want to attach to your firecracker. And what else? Oh, I cut a few stars out right here. I cut some little silver stars. Right? I don't know if you can see these. Oh yeah, I'll put one in the light. There's a little silver star. So I made a few of these because I want stars on the side of my firecracker. And I'll grab a piece of black paper and a piece of white paper. And this should be able to do it. When you're decorating yours, feel free to do whatever you'd like. What I'm going to do is cut a little piece with my paper cutter that I have here. Cut some strips. I'm going to cut them together so that they're even. Just because I kind of want I want a stripe. I want stripes around. So this part will take me a second, so I guess what I could do in editing is to just speed this part up. I think I have got enough stripes now. All right, put this back here. I think I've got plenty of black and white stripes. All right. Hopefully they go right around here, no problem. They totally do. All right. Now what I could do is take my glue stick and glue these stripes right onto here. There's one. Two. How many stripes do you think I'll need to cover this whole toilet paper roll? There's two. And feel free to take your time with this, you know? You never need to rush through anything, really. Might as well enjoy what you're doing while you're doing it, right? I think so. Let's see. Let's do one more stripe. I think we'll have a perfectly striped little Firecracker toilet paper roll after this. Right. Very cool. Okay, so I've got my Firecracker all striped, match my shirt. And I'll hold off on putting these stripes on because these little stars. So we've got the stripes, now we need the stars. But I'll hold off on putting the stars on until I make the little cone shape for the top of the Firecracker, okay? So this one's kind of a fun step. It's not necessary, but it does help make your Firecracker look more like a firecracker. So I provided a little cone pattern. Looks a little bit like Pac-Man. And you can use this to trace it on anything. I'm going to trace it on the same silver paper that I cut my stars out of, all right? So I'll trace it from the back. And got a pencil. If you guys got a pencil too, lying around. I'm going to trace my cone shape. You can just print it out and use the paper that you printed it with as well, if you just want a simple paper cone. But if you want a fancy sparkly metallic one, which I do, then you cut out your pattern piece, you trace it onto your paper, and then cut it out. It's kind of interesting. I don't know if any of you guys have ever made a cone before, but you know, depending on how Pac-Man the cone shape looks or how like triangular it looks, depends on how tall that cone will be. So with this one, it's pretty easy. You're really just overlapping it, and then you can like tape it from the back or glue it, whatever works. I'm going to do a little tape from the back because I think that'll hold it in place pretty well. All right. Now I've got a little cone, and this will fit over the top of this pretty well. then what I'll do, add another piece of tape right here. Tape this inside of here. So I put the little tape inside of your tube here. So essentially you've got this that can open and close. And looking a little bit more like a firecracker. And I'm gonna add my stars now, because why not, right? Why not? All right. I thought I needed 3, but I think just 2 will do it just fine. All right. Make sure you really press them down if you're going to use glue stick, just so they stay in place. All right, so I've got a couple little stars on here, got my lid. I think I'm ready to go. And then we'll get to see the magic of this little guy in a second, all right? So the next step, it says, is to take, here's some strips. I crumpled them into a little ball. Maybe I'll use that ball later. I don't know. But your next step is to take some multicolored paper. I just grabbed some construction paper. I've got some orange and pink and green. You can use whatever colors you'd like. And of course, you could add some other like sparkly ones in here. I got some sparkly paper right here. And then what you want to do is just want to cut this into confetti, really. That's all you're doing. So if you just cut little small pieces, here, I'm going to keep this one separate. I'm going to cut the paper first. I could use my paper cutter for this. It'd be pretty easy. I also kind of like just cutting these little fast strips just like this. And then I'll cut a few strips of this guy. All right, you looking pretty good. Okay, we got some colored paper. We've got some of this. Keep that aside for now. Take the paper first. It's kind of easy to cut in bunches if it's the same kind of paper. All right. I've got all these little strips, and I think what I'm going to do, in order to carefully get them inside of my firecracker, is to take them here and then just cut them right inside. Hopefully that works. I don't really know. Maybe I'll just cut them right onto this piece of paper right here and then use it like a little funnel. As you can see, I'm just cutting little tiny pieces. I like this pile of confetti. That should be enough for right now. And of course, I want to add a few of these in here. If you add any kind of shiny or iridescent or metallic paper, it will give a little more shine to your firecracker explosion. All right, that should be enough for right now. All right, so then if I cut them all into a piece of paper like this, I can actually take this like that and just use it almost like a funnel. Pour all of these in. All right, cool. Now, you could definitely have more of those if you'd like, but here's my firecracker. And if I want to make it explode, I just lift the lid here, take my balloon, and just give it a good pull. That was pretty fun. I hope you enjoyed making this firecracker. We'll be back later with some more crafts throughout the week. And for now, we'll head back upstairs, go see our friend Joe, and say goodbye, okay? See you up there.
Hey guys, I hope you had fun making that firecracker.
Yeah, we totally did. You guys had fun, right?
Did you have fun?
Yeah. I mean, it's a toy you can play with. And that's why I like to make crafts that you can play with.
Me too.
Yeah, totally fun that way. All right, so we have to go now. It's that time of the day.
But don't we get to dance first?
Yeah, we always get to dance first. So, Joe, do you want to tell them why we dance for a minute every time?
Do I remember this?
I think you do.
Okay, I think I remember it. All right, Ricky, can you sit down there? Yeah, I'll sit down here. All right, now that I got the stage, woohoo, yeah. What's going on? I hope you guys are ready to dance. So everybody standing up? Okay, I think you're all standing up. Okay. Now, we dance for 1 minute every day because it is scientifically proven. That's right, Ricky, right?
Yeah, scientifically proven.
It's scientifically proven that if you dance for 1 minute every day, that's 1 minute of your day that you're dancing.
That's right. Thanks, Joe.
You got it. Okay, now let me do the countdown. Ready?
Yeah, you can do it.
3, 2, 1, hit it!